Buenas, hello, half a day. It is a gorgeous spring afternoon in North Carolina, and I wanted to take you on a little garden tour before the summer. Got some replanted blueberry bushes. My softball girls and I dug and planted 4 blueberry bushes, but 3 of them died, so this one was replanted. This here is the only one that survived, and look at her. Luella, she's growing strong, lots of leaves. I did pick off a couple of flower buds because for the first 2 years of a newly planted blueberry bush, so says the internet, you need to prune the flowers off. That way the blueberry bush grows a nice strong root system, and it will bush out with leaves first, then by the 3rd year ready to harvest. Here are my onion pools. I ordered onion starts from Dixondale Farms, so they come looking like green onions that you buy at the store with most of the greens cut off, but they left the white part with the roots intact. And they were dried, but once you stick them in dirt or water, they'll start to grow. So I've got 4 pools, I don't know, maybe 15 onions in each. Red, yellow, and white onions. We'll see how they grow. They're doing good. Each onion is now growing a new center green leaf. And then you can see the old one starting to yellow and fall over on some. So this area gets a good amount of sun in the summer. It's a little shaded in the spring, but soon enough it'll be full sun. This one here is a bush we planted this year, and hopefully they will all take and grow well over the next few years. I used to have the potato pools there, but they're gone and out. In these bags, I put in some dagu or yam. They're not growing yet, and we'll see. It's the long white one, but the first year of growing, it will have roots under the soil, and then you can overwinter the roots in a cool, dry place, bring them out next year in the summer, and the roots will grow even bigger. So we'll see. I'm trying these totes for the first time this year. I've got purple Viking potatoes, and they haven't come up yet. I'm experimenting with garlic in the Earthbox. So these containers have a water reservoir at the bottom, and the soil will stay very moist. Not sure how well the garlic will do. I grew garlic in grow bags last year, and they did good. On the small side, but maybe it didn't get enough water or enough sun, because this area here is getting lots of sun, and you can see how well the garlic is doing. In my last video, they were small and just poking through the pools, but I've got 2 varieties in there. Some Italian red or other, I'm not sure. Russian red. And this pool has 1 variety. When I pull it out, I'll let you know which one. But this one here, I know because it's growing so well. Italian Mountain Red. And it's got purple streaks on the cloves, and the bulbs rather. And they were huge garlic cloves. A few cloves, but they were huge. And that's the flowering green onion plant. Just wanted to see what the flowers will look like. Green onions are like the easiest thing to grow in the garden. They survived since last year? think I had watermelon. Watermelon was a primary plant with lavender and marigold and green onions, right? And that thing survived. I'm pretty much letting all the green onions go to flower just because. We'll see what they look like. And it's something growing inside the earth boxes. I didn't plant any winter stuff because that was so much work last year. Oh, look, let's go around and look at this flower that's opening. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Ah, okay. Yeah, we still have the garden, or the doggone batting cage up. It's coming down though, soon. How are the earth boxes? I already, let's see, reorganized. I moved what was growing with tomatoes and bell peppers to here. And then what had squash and stuff, those earth boxes are now in the middle. Kind of like crop rotation, you know. So along this first row now, I will put, I'm not sure, wildflowers, maybe some spinach, lettuce. In the middle, I will keep the tomatoes and peppers. And out here will be flowers and melons of sorts. I'm not sure what. I don't want to grow tomatoes and peppers again. Just, you know, we're supposed to practice crop rotation to reduce disease and pest pressure, so we'll see. I'm gonna save those. They're not twigs, but wood and such. Fill up a raised bed. The mint is growing nicely, and they're excellent dehydrated. So where I used to have grow bags inside the pool, I just emptied all of that soil into the pools themselves, and we've got carrots and some onions. So this area doesn't get as much sun, and you can see the onions. These are bulbing onions. They're coming out towards me, towards the sun. Eventually they'll get plenty more sun. But I've got a couple of different kinds of carrots and radishes growing, and they're delicious. All of this reflective tape is to help keep the birds off. Once the seeds started sprouting, I wasn't sure if the birds were going to get to them, so I just put the tape because, you know, that was a lot of work, and not get any harvest will be very upsetting. But this here is radish. So I mixed up white cherry bell, wasabi radishes, and just planted them across the two pools. I just laid some new cardboard because, you know, who wants to try to cut grass in here? It's a different variety of carrots here as well. It's carrots in the back half of the pool, and then lettuce. I just mixed up a bunch of lettuce seeds, sprinkled them on, and put a light layer of potting soil, the type I use to fill the pools, and they're growing through it. So as the carrots grow, I will put some chopped up leaves between them to kind of keep the moisture in the soil. But I'll wait until they get bigger. I'll have to thin them out, cut them so that, you know, no two carrots are growing too close together. Anyways, I usually start my garden tour from this end, but we tried the other end for now. I'm actually going to have an edible landscape professional come out here and help me redo this entire backyard, and so I can maximize what we're growing in terms of eating, things to eat, and plants to have for good insects, and, you know, a place that birds can come and dine on bad insects as well. So there you have it. Nice spring day in North Carolina, and a somewhat bare garden. Y'all have a good week.